The way we live and the way we work has been affected by the coronavirus, and real estate is no different. You'd all agree that one of the first things we do when we like a property is set up an appointment and go see it in person. But due to certain recent restrictions, that has become increasingly difficult. The Miami mayor just put in place a stay-at-home order, and some buildings are also restricting access. In fact, they're not even permitting people applying to the association, move-ins, move-outs, and in some cases, even guests of residents that don't already live in the building. So as you can imagine, showings have become increasingly difficult over the last couple of days. As we awaited this stay-at-home order, which has happened in other states and other countries, Maria and I have been proactive about getting video tours for all of our listings. This way, whoever's interested in our properties can have high quality pictures and a video tour at least in order to feel more comfortable before committing to a property they like. Are properties actually still renting and selling in Miami? The answer is yes, although we are going to see a substantial decrease in the luxury market, that is 1, 2, 3 million and more. And what you'll notice is most of these buyers and sellers will remove their properties from the market temporarily and wait for the storm to die down a little bit. The corona storm. However, those looking under the 1 million range are going to notice a decrease in activity, but new properties are still coming on the market. In fact, in the last 3 days, 275 new homes and condos were listed for sale and 91 properties sold. So as you can see, activity is still rolling quite nicely. As far as banks go, they're still lending money. They're still working with incredibly low interest rates, and you could still refinance your property. However, we have noticed that certain lending institutions have backed out of transactions or are tightening up their restrictions for lending. Now, what if you are a buyer, seller, landlord, or tenant? How are you affected? Well, we've seen buyers back out of transactions because of the uncertainty that's in the air, as well as other buyers negotiate prices down. Now, if you're thinking of selling and you live in the property that you want to sell, we highly recommend protecting you and your family by following whatever regulations are in place, practice social distancing, maybe even for now, not let new buyers into your home. What we highly recommend is doing a nice HD video tour and having high quality pictures. And while that can never replace an actual showing, it does help tremendously in selling and renting your property. There have been some sellers that are in the midst of a job transfer or have lost their job. And in that case, selling your property is not really a choice, but it's a necessity. If that's your case, you're not alone. Many homes and condos are going up for sale to this day, so there's nothing to worry about. Continue on and do the best you can given the circumstances. There are other sellers that have kind of shifted their focus into renting because they need to cover their monthly expenses, and so renting the property immediately, at least for the next year, is going to be beneficial based on your circumstances. Now, what we do recommend is if you are a landlord or a tenant and your lease is expiring soon, work together and try to go on a month-to-month basis or extend your lease a little bit, because now wouldn't be the greatest time to find a new tenant and it wouldn't be the greatest time to find a new rental as well. So going month to month is probably the best thing we can do until we get back to a more normal real estate market. This is all we have for today. There will be more updates as the days and weeks go by. I'm going to keep you guys posted on the real estate market, but thank you for watching, and don't forget, be safe, wash your hands, practice social distancing, and we'll see you in the next video.